Government officials believe that surveillance operations by foreign powers and weather balloons, or other airborne clutter, explain most recent incidents of unidentified aerial phenomena, government speak for UFOs, as well as many episodes in the past years. The sightings have puzzled the Pentagon and intelligence agencies for years, fueling theories about visiting space aliens and spying by a hostile nation using advanced technology. But government officials say many of the incidents have far more ordinary explanations. Intelligence agencies were set to deliver a classified document to Congress, updating a report made public a couple years back that said nearly all of the incidents remain unexplained. The original document looked at 144 incidents between 2004 and 2021 that were reported by U.S. government sources, mostly American military personnel. This discussion is based on interviews with American officials familiar with the findings of the Pentagon and intelligence agencies' examination of the incidents. Some of the incidents have been formally attributed to Chinese surveillance, with relatively ordinary drone technology, and others are also thought to be connected to Beijing. China, which has stolen plans for advanced fighter planes, wants to learn more about how the United States trains its military pilots, according to American officials. Much of the information about the unidentified phenomena remains classified. While Congress has been briefed on some of the conclusions about foreign surveillance, Pentagon officials have kept most of the work secret, in large measure because they do not want China or other countries to know that their efforts to spy on the American military were detected. But such official secrecy comes at a cost, allowing conspiracy theories about government lies to thrive unchecked. Sue Goff, a Defense Department spokeswoman, said the Pentagon remains committed to principles of openness, but must balance that with its obligation to protect sensitive information, sources, and methods. While the Pentagon will not rush to conclusions in our analysis, Goff said, no single explanation addresses the majority of unidentified aerial phenomena reports. We are collecting as much data as we can, following the data where it leads, and will share our findings whenever possible, she said. It was not clear how much of the new intelligence report would be made public, but of the cases that have been resolved, most have proved to be either junk in the sky, balloons, or surveillance activity, officials said. Incidents recorded in the past year, for which more data has been collected, have turned out to have ordinary, earthbound explanations. Officially, many of the older incidents are still unexplained, and there is just too little data for Pentagon or intelligence officials to make conclusions. In many cases, observed phenomena are classified as unidentified, simply because sensors were not able to collect enough information to make a positive conclusion, Ms. Goff said, referring to cameras, radar, and other devices that collect information. We are working to mitigate these shortfalls for the future, and to ensure we have sufficient data for our analysis. Other officials insist that even though the evidence is imperfect, the grainy videos do not show space aliens. UFO skeptics and experts in optics have long said many of the videos and sightings by naval aviators represent optical illusions that have made ordinary objects, such as weather balloons, appear to move faster than possible. Military officials have largely come to the same conclusion. Besides the images of the green triangles, the other recordings released by the Pentagon have not been categorized as surveillance incidents, at least so far. But Pentagon officials do not believe that any of them represent aliens either. One of the videos, referred to as Go Fast, appears to show an object moving at immense speed, but an analysis by the military says that it's just an illusion created by the angle of observation against water. According to Pentagon calculations, the object is moving only about 30 miles per hour. Another video, known as Gimbal, shows an object that appears to be turning or spinning. Military officials now believe that it is the optics of the classified image sensor, designed to help target weapons, make the object appear like it is moving in a strange way. At one hearing, the Pentagon declassified the conclusions about two separate images of ghostly green triangles recorded in two incidents, one on the East Coast and one on the West. Officials testified publicly that the green triangles were actually drones, with a trick of the camera lens and night vision technology, transforming them into glowing triangles that look like alien spacecraft. At the hearing, other military assets saw drones operating in the area, allowing the Navy to conclude the strange triangles were nothing special, said Scott W. Bray, the Deputy Director of Naval Intelligence. At the hearing, Bray also explained why the government was not releasing more information about the incidents. We do not want potential adversaries to know exactly what we're able to see or understand, or how we come to the conclusion, Bray said. Therefore, disclosures must be carefully considered on a case-by-case basis. The chances of them being truthful in situations such as these are between 0 and none. They just come up with conclusions such as weather balloons or airborne trash because they think the public is gullible enough to buy it. Don't forget to sign up for our Patreon page. Members get early access to videos, ad-free, and you can see content you can't see anywhere else.